This is a long-awaited video about Tony Soprano's Pro Skater creepypasta that existed online for quite some time now. The creepypasta said something about how if you complete the stupid game, you just 100% it, you will unlock the character Tony Soprano from the show The Sopranos, but there's a lot more to it. For example, once you complete the game, you will receive a call from your local Pizza Hut, and they will ask you if you would like some gabagoo sandwich. Now I know what you might be thinking. Wait, they don't serve gabagoo sandwich at Pizza Hut, but you're correct. That is just the code word they're using, so they would know that you're in on it. And if you respond with, yes, I want a gabagoo sandwich, they will say, okay, and they will email you this code that you will have to give to Microsoft. And Microsoft will install Tony Soprano into your Tony Hawk's Pro Skater game. Now, first of all, there is something I must warn you. If you are going to download Tony Soprano into your game, remember that he takes a lot of mass and will take a lot to download. I believe he is 1 terabyte worth of, that's his size, and I think that's because they tried to implement as much as they could the amount of weight that Tony Soprano would take on the board. And that's cool and all. But it's also a little bit unfaithful because, as you can see, he's not as fat as you would expect him to be. But there is still a lot of, faithful decisions that they made in his creation. As you can see, his airtime is a bit higher than most characters, and that is because he's so fat that he could float in the air after doing a sick kickflip. Okay, I will try to attempt to play as him. If you have any heart conditions, any sort of mental illness, I think this is a good time to say content warning, because this could very well indeed just kill you because of how epic it is. Oh yeah, we are gonna choose college, even though, Tony Soprano probably didn't finish college. Probably didn't finish elementary school. In the show, you could see in one of the episodes where he uses crayons to write on a piece of paper. It's very disturbing, but what can you do? As the characters on the show would say, what are you gonna do? First thing you would notice is in this timeline where Tony Soprano decided to skate, he somehow had the makings of a varsity athlete, unlike in the show. Also, however, that could not save him from his impending balding. Oh, shut the I'm walking here, don't you see? That's what Tony Soprano would say. But I'm not Tony Soprano. I'm just an internet gamer. As you can see, he's good with all of the moves. He's almost as good as Tony Hawk himself. He's just as good as Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, the man himself, in the game. He's good at, he has a good balance. He can move, breathe, and other functions that other characters can do. He also can, he can also feel pain, have a soul, and a family. But that's not that important. I'm going to show you a sick trick that I learned. See that? Oh fuck, I'm fucking terribly sorry, Tony. That was my fault. Look, it's the school. You may be wondering why you hear all these children crying in pain. is because they're sick of seeing Tony Soprano's gluttonous face at their schools every morning to drop off AJ in there. And I would be too. Look at that disgusting ass mug. I would not trust that man. Would you? I wouldn't. Look, as you can see over here, there's another continuation of that creepypasta that you just heard at the beginning of the video, and that is Tony. If you pick Tony and stare at that window just right over there, the one in the middle, you will eventually see the face of AJ Soprano, in which you will be giving a handgun, M1911, I believe, and you will have to kill him in cold blood. Sounds like a fun mini game, but I will not attempt to do it today. Maybe for another video. In which case, thanks for watching this video. And oh, Jesus Christ, are you okay?